bird on a tree.
Welcome to SCN TV. My name is Benasari, and you know how we do it. This is what happened. On this show, I tell you what is happening in our country, across the globe, and all of that. So before we jump into what happened, I want you to hit the subscribe button down there. And then when you finish, you see the bell. Ring that bell. Click on it. It gives you updates anytime we upload. Now let's jump into what happened. And we all know SHS, GES people finished them at BC. Results came and they are going to SHS and all of that. Now two boys, they had dreadlocks, Rastafarians and all of that, got admission to Achimota. Where more town people say they don't go take them. Then GES come out and talk, say Charlie, whether you like or yes, accept the boys. GES give directive. Achimota people say no. This back and I read from City TV on Facebook. So citynewsroom.com is citing, and this is what's on citynewsroom.com. Achimota Senior High School has rejected directive of Ghana Education Service (GES) to admit two Rastafarians with dreadlocks. This is the outcome of an extensive meeting between parents of the two boys, officials of the Ghana Education Service (GES), and management of the school. You can find more of this on citynewsroom.com. Now, let me read some of the comments of the people on Facebook, across Facebook, and listen to what people had to say about this. Ohine SL Ohik is saying on Facebook that they deserve an accolade. Ohine, you didn't specify which people, the Rastafarians, GES, or whoever, the Achimota people deserve the accolades. Now, let me read this. Richard Abosu is saying that, hey, that's the results of try and error institutions we have in this country called Ghana. This country called Ghana. I beg, Richard is talking, no, it will be me. He say that's the result of try and error institutions we have in this country called Ghana. But the corner, no one from Richard. I'm proud of you guys, Emmanuel Taki is speaking, I beg. In every institution, there are rules and regulations governing it. Go there. If they don't like it, they can build their own school and make it prohibited for people without dreadlocks to attend. Rights come with responsibilities. Okay, Emmanuel Taki's own. Now, hey, Suleimana, I beg. That the other name there, Nagus. Suleimana says that this is rather unfortunate, and disrespect to the laws of the land. Which laws? The school cannot act in violation of the constitution of the country. Say it again. I think the parents of these brilliant guys, hey, you see our dreadlocks, they come and say, they say, how did you know they are brilliant? Hey, Chairman. Okay, make her continue. Suleimana is saying these brilliant guys must go to court on this matter. Okay. Will you be their lawyer? Will you pay? You know how much it takes to go to court. Go and ask. If teachers are not allowed to have dreadlocks, this is Enin George. Enin George is speaking. Hey, I beg. I'm a nin George. I say if teachers are not allowed to have dreadlocks, how come GES are permitting? I beg. GES is permitting. Next time, you owe them a correction card. I beg. Permit students to be in such looks. Besides, every school has its own rules and regulations. Okay. So the students can't comply. They should find Rastafarian school, and attend and stop making this unnecessary noise. I beg, they don't come your house make noise. They don't make noise. So this be city newsroom and a farm. They know that people don't make noise. So I beg, Aiden, go and come again. George Adjere says that I support Achimota School 100%. For the other. See, this is how all these right things start and gets weird, very weird. Soon a fetish brings his word to face. Relax. Soon a fetish brings his word with a face painted white. Another comes with small hair at the back of the head. I say the chat at the back of the head. No, say that. Another with bushy armpit hair. Another with big beard. Then the right to be a woman or man, to be a cat, a tree, a black person, but trapped in a white body. Such nonsense. If you don't stop, this now is going to get out of hand. Zara George says that. Zara George is saying the institution that's most confused on earth now is GES. Zara George, you know be me, I beg. The institution that is most confused on earth now. The only thing they are good at is to intimidate teachers. I bet I can say this. Zara is a teacher. Zara is a teacher. That's why he's saying this. So they have forgotten that uniformity among students is very key in schools. 1. And must be enforced to the letter. 2. No wonder society is so bankrupt morally. Okay. GS has no principles at all. Oh, chairman, they are sorry. Joseph Ni Ablade. Ni Ablade says very good. Don't stop compromise at all. This one is going for Achimota, I guess. Shirak Jeep is saying that this guy can grow their hair again. A lot of young girls with their long hair ended up wasting it all away because of SHS. It's been the system, I beg, the being, if it will be BEEN, I beg. Nishira, you owe me correction fee. It's been the system since Genesis, okay. So if they want to keep their hair, I advise this expensive schools where kids are allowed to do the hair. Okay, which school? I beg. Text the school, give you, make you take, give on a party. Mr. George Courage is saying that, I know this guy, Mr. George Courage. He's saying, I'm glad with the decision of the school administration. Hey, I beg, administration now. Why not admiration? I beg, you see some, it be admiration. You know me at the talk. Admiration, okay, the school admiration. Okay, let's go. Every school has rules. You come and follow the rules, not you telling them what to do. The father can go to court. How I wish this happened in a Roman school. Hey, like the father will understand what it means by Pepe. Okay. It's simple, just accept the school rules and comply or find a different school for your ward. Akosombo International is there, take him there. Hey, then or take do a commercial give Akosombo. Okay. Samuel Usu Ansa says that this issue is like the LGBTQ plus issue. The moment you bring what has leaving your hair, hey, this what has leaving your hair. I beg you did a screen top, semebois, or say what has leaving your hair. One will also say what has one's sexual preferences got to do with you. They should not bend the rules. And now say Ashibe the second is saying that even the code they are seeking redress have their own rules and regulations. Lawyer, you know if you do dreadlocks and things, if you know. You are taking our education system for granted. It will come back one day to haunt us. Okay. Every school has its dress code. That is Frank Manubuafo. The school uniform, kind of footwear, the haircuts are some examples. Yes, assistant headmaster domestic Frank Manubuafo is talking here. Please keep quiet. During my time in Achimota school, he's an old boy. Let's go. We had to adhere to these rules, and they have not changed. We, the OOA, Old Student Association of Achimota, I don't know if I had that right. We will not allow our school rules to be trembled upon. Yes, champion Frank Manubuafo, old student Bakope, OG, we dey salute you. Your school, they there. Benjamin Kutamini, is also talking here. He says that, in fact, big ups to the staff and management of the school for their firm stance. I don't even know what makes up the GES these days. I beg, the way people they start the bash GES. Komla Akutse says that, are there no schools in Jamaica? I beg, you make reports for here. Are there no schools in Jamaica? They should apply for scholarships there. Hey boys, you Facebook people. This is Facebook, we don't go Twitter yet. You hold on. Tomorrow we will go Twitter and find out. Then those people that they want them to talk. But listen to Frederick Owusu Ajakun. Owusu Ajakun says GES should use the power the president used to sack Domilevo to sack the headmaster or headmistress. In the kind of level, that man he come and talk say, you know be Ghanaian self, then sack out. You know be boss. Right? Make them use that same power. Frank Owusu, they talk, will not be me. Frank Owusu Ajakun. If you don't want them, go Facebook, he did it. Hey, Frimpong writes a whole encyclopedia for us. Big essay. Frimpong, I finished the read this, you will give me reading allowance, I bet you. Now, Frimpong Felix says that that's all good. That's a good call. Ghanaians like to pick and choose. Why for the girl child, it is a sin to wear their hair? I beg, the thing no be sin. No. They no say it be sin. They say it no be acceptable. There's a difference between sin and what no be acceptable. I beg, sin be religious values and all of those things. Not acceptable be complying and things. I would also go and ask why is a sin to where it is. Oh, I beg, Facebook, Twitter, 40 bro, for Facebook for, I bet you. Why is a sin? Is it is? It's a sin to wear my own clothes to school, etc., etc. He continues. Frimpong Felix, let's go. We must lift the conversation from that level. The whole idea is for uniformity to strike a balance among peoples. The conversation is either we decide as a country no more uniformity in schools as the case in Europe or elsewhere, but to give plurality or pick it and choose on the set of regulations, maybe of national of regulations would only invite frivolous demands. Tomorrow it could be another thing. We should think about it deeply. Values are golden indeed. I love this one. Values are golden indeed. Aji Ngo says that big ups to the leadership of the school. The entire Achimota community serve for chop this big up song. Aji Ngo, you won't take this thing joke, but you make serious for here. But let me pause here and then chip in some few comments. Samuel Duncan says that I repeat, every school has rules and regulations. You adhere or exit. Now, me my own opinion be say, hey, the way I sweat self, Charlie. Hey, I don't get hanky like I go wipe, make I see. I get hanky. No, see, this thing GES, how they do that thing. Per what is written here on citynewsroom.com says that in contact or in discussion with the parents, the leadership of Achimota, management and all of those things, that be when they come to conclusion that them for reject the boys. Make I read again. Achimota Senior High School has rejected the directive of the Ghana Education Service, that is GES, to admit 2 Rastafarians with dreadlocks. This is the outcome of an extensive meeting between the parents of the 2 boys, officials of the Ghana Education Service, GES, and management of the school. So them are the relevant stakeholders. You then me with the talk some, if you go to Diamond Bobo with the talk, this no be one matter. But if you say they Ghana, that's why they talk some. But really the relevant stakeholders for this matter inside, they meet where them all them agree say, yeah, boys no. Because the parents today there, where the GES day there, where they say, yeah, boys no. Achimota say they no will take the boys. So I beg. What will you talk be? Yeah, can't agree. It be your opinion. My own self, I do here be my opinion. But what I try to talk be say, 1, as the boy comes school first day, Achimota, then you get written something where they talk say, you know, they accept dreadlocks or Rastafarians for the school inside. Where you don't take give the boy, or you take give away on one EJ. 1, 2, GES school say they no go take them. You know, every school then them are own regulations. GES, you be boss, you get the regulation. They pick inspiration from you as they rep them are regulations then things. But as they say they don't go take, you force them make them take. Tomorrow we go see somebody where I bought a summon ring, I bought a Teshema ring, I bought tattoo then things. Are we ready to accept those people in school? That be another question. That be my point. If we are not ready, then we should find a better way. We should find a better way of solving this issue. Rather than 1, saying it's a young boy is no. So what we are trying to say is every person you get Rasta for a head top be bad person. That be on a part here. Plenty people that they talk for here. See, 308 comments. Only few, selective few said, nah, Achimota, if we accept the boys. You know, say Debbie, may any boys no Jamaica school or somebody say make you go tier Rastafarian school. Somebody say make you go some school be for Akosombo area, the Akosombo International shout out. But You know, your perception is oh yeah, Rasta. No. I say this thing be what the Martin Luther King those days they preach about. That one they be race. Say make no judge a man by the color, complexion, and bibia. What he did here, then what he did here be most important. So the guy be Rasta no be say or to cheat to and they go blunt or they go smoke weed. But yeah, part of you be Rasta. We get one values and morals and all of those things. But you know be say yeah the kiki. Then we don't go take these people. I beg, my name be Benasari. I don't want to know your comments. Because Facebook for Moro, I will go Twitter. My name is Carl Scar, I will go Twitter. Moro, I will go Twitter. You people say Twitter. I will go Twitter and get you all there. Let's end up with some few comments and then call it a day on the show today. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button. I have an interview with Yofi 2017. Yes, he was the national best MD, the whole Ghana, number one. I beg, it will come very soon. But listen to this. Max AI says, very sad indeed. I think he's the only person who has spoken against the decision by the Achimota school. Very sad indeed. Max AI, according to Max AI. What has one's hair got to do with their brain? Come again, my brother. This is the good news I want to preach. I want to preach, my brother, my sister, that the fact someone is a Rasta does not mean they are a bad person. No, it doesn't mean the person is bad. But when apart here, the school get regulations, Max AI, let's continue. What has one's hair got to do with the brain? There are no government officials with locks that, but tell who are the thieves. I beg Max AI they talk. You make I go back and read the thing proper. Max AI, he's on Facebook. He says that there are no government officials with locks, but tell who are the thieves. Okay, you must you trust the clean-cut men in suits stealing from you, but not the righteous Rasta. Jah is watching. Hey, I mean this be Jah is watching, but why for you? It be like it be for your red, so he say watching. Jah is watching. Babylon must fall.
Like a bird on a tree.